Hello and welcome to Hank Games Without Hank. My name is John Green. I'm the manager of the AFC Wimbledon Wimbly Womblys, and look where history has taken us. It's to Rome, ladies and gentlemen, where we play in a modern-day coliseum called the Stadia Olimpico or something. Today, we are taking on mighty Roma in the EuroLeague. We advanced out of the group stages, but in second place, so we've got to take on Roma. It's a little scary. I mean, obviously, they're a lot better than we are. A lot of them appear to have stubble, some kind of beards. That's intimidating. They're very masculine looking. But don't worry. I think we've got Gledson or Seb Brown in goal. We're starting today, I'm going to be honest with you. We want to focus on the league. I've said that before, and I'm going to stick with it. Our focus is on getting out of League One, getting to the championship. So we're starting, these boots were made for Strutton and Green Eggs and Foderingham. I'm sorry, I just saw that they have Gervinho and Michael Bradley on their team, and my voice caught a little bit because I feel afraid. They also have DeRossi. Jeez Louise. Okay. But we have Seb Brown in goal, and he's great. And we've got John Green and John Green on the bench in case something good happens. We really want to minimize this is our away leg. It's a home and away thing. So if we can just kind of minimize the damage, maybe we can get lucky when we bring him to Wimbly Lane. We'll have to see here how we do. Today I am going to take a quiz in which I try to remember the names of as many Swoodilypoopers as possible, since we're talking about history today. As many members of the Swindon Town Swoodilypoopers as I can in 3 minutes. Oh, that's a nice ball. That's a nice ball. Oh, it's just not quite that fast. So it's going to be an interesting thing. I'm going to have to remember what life was like before I was the manager of the AFC Wimbledon Wimbly Womblys, back when I was the manager. Oh, off the post. Are you kidding? Oh, and then Green Eggs and Sheringham inexplicably doesn't get to the ball. I'm going to have to try to remember while playing FIFA with my current team what my old team looked like. This is going to be a weird challenge. You can also take the quiz. There's a link in the doobly-doo. You'll probably be better at it than I am. Oh, my God. You guys got to get in the air. Show some commitment. Wimbly Womblys, though, starting off strong against mighty Rome. Oh, man, I just got absolutely schnoggled. All right, Meredith, are you ready to hit the start? 3, 2, 1. It's already going? Wait, reload it. I'm not ready. Oh, 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 oh. 3, 2, 1, start. Ball John Green. Other John Green, voluptuous Paracard. I'm going to start with just goal scores. Stone Cold Steve with a C. Austin. Leroy Williamson, who scored occasionally. D. Mother Flippin' Fox. Ginger Rampage. Oh, who else? Who was that other center back? Who was the guy who scored with Ginger Rampage all the time? He had a song. Oh, now I'm feeling panicked. S. Holden Goldfield. Ginger. I'm trying to remember the name of that other Ginger who played in the back for us sometimes. Oh, One Size Fits All, of course. Who is that other? This Ginger name is killing me. You know it? Just tell it to me. Andy Rooney, thank you. God, that was killing me. I just feel so much better. Andy Rooney, Andy Rooney, Andy Rooney has a soul. Yeah, he was a laner. He didn't show up on the quiz. Great, I did all that work and he's not even there. Yeah, D Fox. Who else? Who played in midfield? Who like? Oh, what was that guy who always scored from the wings? Oh, this is killing me. Meredith, can you think of any others? This is really hurting me, my inability to remember these names. All of these great players who meant so much to me for so long, now lost to history. Oh, Fat Lucas, El Campuccino, who was that other goalkeeper? Oh, El Campuccino's saves were intense, I remember, but then we replaced him with a better goalkeeper. I almost just scored that out of nothing. God, what was his name? Oh, this is a torture. Once you say the names, it's just gonna be brutal for me. But listen, I'm married to the Wimbly Womblys now. You know, like I've focused all of my attention on them. I know their names, 100% of them. Oh, who is our keeper other than Fat Lucas? Started with an S. Seb Brown? Are you thinking of Seb Brown, who saved 2 penalties against Luton Town to send us into the Football League? Oh, Meredith, is our 3 minutes over? This is torture. We're only halfway there. This has been going on forever. Why did C. Arthur, just because he's an elderly gentleman? He's B. Arthur's brother? C. Arthur got a yellow card for being incredibly good-looking and strong and tough and playing the game with heart and soul. Oh, man. I cannot believe that I can't think of any other Swoodilypoopers right now. But I think it's because of the pressure. I mean, there was Fat Lucas in the back. We had so many other defenders who I haven't named, and then I've hardly named anyone from our midfield except for Leroy Williamson and S. Holden Goldfield. I think I've gotten all the major strikers with Voluptuous Parent Card, John Green, and Stone Cold Steve with the C. Austin. I don't think there was anybody else really. Who played in midfield though? Who was the driving midfield force? I don't remember. Do you remember? No one remembers. Oh, how the past is lost to us. Oh, how we suffer alone in a vacuum. I can't believe that I can't remember. Who was that guy on the wing who always scored goals, who was like a winger? And he scored a ton of goals in like 3rd and 4th year Swoodilypoopers. Like, he scored so many goals. He had a great song. Oh, I don't remember anything. This is, how many did I get? Like 5? 10. I can't even field a starting 11. Ricardo Bunsen Berna. How did I remember Ricardo Bunsen? How did I forget you? Ricardo Bunsen Berna is partly Meredith's fault for thinking it started with an S. Who else? Merrick, silent but deadly. French, that's who I was thinking of. French the Lana, who, by the way, Meredith, is probably going to go to Brazil as a member of the English national team in real life. Like the real life French the Lana became an incredibly good player. It's a crazy story. But yeah, French the Lana, of course. Who else? Twice as Weiss. Oh, beef stock. How did I forget beef stock? Oh, D. McGoldrylocks. Oh, man. How did I forget D. McGoldrylocks? I mean, really, D. McGoldrylocks, I don't even remember his song, but I know it was hilarious. Wasn't it like, I don't know. I can't remember. It was a great song, though. Oh, that's a nice ball. Oh, the boys just can't quite get through there. It's a little bit lacking in attacking quality without the John Greens, it's got to be said. If we can hold on to both John Greens in next year's, in the transfer, in the beginning of next season, which it's not at all clear to me that we can, but if we can, we're building up quite the war chest, and we're going to spend that war chest on a striker because we desperately need one. We just we need nothing against Green Eggs and Sheringham, and these boots were made for Strutton because they've both got Wimbly Wombly hearts, but we need somebody who can really score. It's Kaz. Cut back, Kaz. Into the box, Kazzy. No. Then that's not good. Any others, Meredith, that I forgot? D. McGoldrylocks. That's devastating to me. Hakuna Zapata. Huh? Basanta Claus. He was a great defender for us for a few years, Basanta Claus. Really a credit to the Swoodilypooper badge. But you know what it reminds me of? And nothing against Basanta Claus or any of those guys, with the exception of Leroy Williamson and a few of the others. I already love the Wimbly Womblys more. There's just something about them. It's because the club is owned by us, the fans. That's what it is. I think it's just, you know, it's truly a community club, and that's something very special. We are just absolutely dominating the game, by the way. What are you doing, Seb Brown? That was a little bit crazy. I mean, I know that we're dominating, but we are playing Roma, so Anyone else, Meredith? Nice ball, nice ball, nice ball, nice ball. Oh, Boots Wellington. There will be flood. Oh, so many names from years past. Wonderful, wonderful memories of There Will Be Flood and Boots Wellington. And, oh, those were the days. Now I'm feeling a little nostalgic. Now it's working on me. Something about There Will Be Flood really, oh, my God. It's just that I can get it into the box. Context is everything, but I can't seem to finish. Context is still everything. Devastating. Devastating, Meredith. Absolutely devastating that I can't remember more Swoodilypoopers. It says something about the way time works on you, doesn't it? We're going to bring in, we're going to make 3 substitutions here in the last 7 minutes because that's what the pros do. Oh, look how exhausted the golden child is. He can barely go on. Helpfully, I have absolutely no center backs to replace him with except for Les Moore. And then I'm going to also take out Frankenstein. And then I'm going to take out, these boots were made for strutting, and I'm going to bring on, which John Green is the John Green I want to bring on? Well, I guess I'll bring on left John Green since that's the substitution I can make. Okay, here we go. We're going to give it 7 minutes of a real try to win the game. But frankly, a 0-0 draw away from home. Look at all those Wimbly Wombly supporters, by the way. Thank you for coming to Rome. I hope you enjoy your visit. A 0-0 draw, you've got to say, would be a huge victory because that means we can go home. There is the away goals rule, so we couldn't draw with them. We couldn't have like a 1-1 draw or a 2-1 draw, but basically we would go home only needing to win. Oh, God. Seb had it. Yeah, going home only needing to win would be amazing. But what would be even better is if we can go home with an away goal. So I'm going to try to score here. Oh, he's offside, as he always is. Any others, Meredith, that might be? Those are the main ones. Who are some of the obscure ones I forgot? I feel bad. I remember Jay Douglas. I do. I remember him now, but I didn't remember him until you mentioned him. S-Cargo, remember? Yeah, S-Car, and we called him S-Cargo. That was great. I called him S-Car for so long before someone pointed out to me that I could call him S-Cargo, and I was like, oh, that's so obvious. I feel like guys like Leonardo Mora and Kaz don't have the same level of obviousness for their nicknames. Although Basanta Claus wasn't immediately apparent to me, and that was a great nickname. It's a hero. Oh. Here's it going to be here in the last second? Yes! 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 It's Les Moore! He scores with his left. He scores with his right. Les Moore makes his brother Summer look shite. Les Moore! Les Moore! Les Moore with a beautiful finish. Les Moore in the Euro Leagues. Oh my God, Les Moore! We're going home with a 1-0 lead against the AS Roma. Are we Barca? Are we Barca? Are we Barca in disguise? The Wimbly Womblys, the tiny little Wimbly Womblys. Oh, are we going to just hold on for the 1-0 victory over AS Roma, one of the most storied clubs in Europe? Are we going to find a way to hold on? We did it! Oh, my God! Les Moore! Les Moore with, I think, his first goal this season and certainly his most important goal of his career. We are going home to Wimbly Lane with a 1-0 lead against AS Roma in the Euro League. Best wishes.